don't even go. They're like, yes, welcome to it. So now here you are, no way to earn a living. How do you move forward? And then you're like, there I was sometimes in my room crying. Certain days I'm like, Lord, where do I go from here?
You were literally crying, shedding tears.
I was shedding tears, Teju. I went through. I'm like, Lord, where do I go from here? And then for some reason, every month I get to pay the rent. So I got connected to my church and certain things, and I get to pay the rent. And then someone gives me a car. I'm like, okay, what do I do with the car? And they said, Uber. I was driving for Uber and Lyft.
You did Uber and Lyft?
Oh, yes. Yes, Teju.
What?
Yes, Teju.
Wait. You were never afraid that you would carry a Nigerian?
So I carried a lot of Nigerians.
Wait.
Here is one of our big problem in the world. Like, can you see the body language? Can you see the expression? It's like, wow, taboo. Like, why will you stoop so low to doing ride sharing, which is Uber and Bolt? I think it's just the general programming from when we were children, to make us feel that some of these minor forms of getting income is not noble. Like back then when we were growing up, our parents would ask you, we would always say to your uncles, to your aunties, or to you, even resound it to you that you'll be a doctor when you grow up, you'll be an engineer when you grow up, you'll be a lawyer, you'll be an accountant, you'll be, all those white collar related jobs. But look at it today, the world is even turning around. Some people that even earn more when they travel abroad are people that do minor jobs. People that even earn more and that are relaxed, have the time for themselves, are people that do minor jobs. People like plumbers, people like truck drivers and the rest. I also had this mentality when I started ride sharing. In fact, I was of the opinion that I would not do ride sharing, but then I got a job. After my first job lost me, I got another job with a Lebanese company. They owned by some Lebanese. So I was going to that office somewhere on the island with my car. I would fuel my car, I would drive. Then I was not so much under any pressure. My rent was still long before it was going to be due. So while going to the island, sometimes I would pick people along the road, and I'll not even collect money. I'll just pick them and drop them somewhere around CMS, Ikoyi and the like. So after 1 month passed, my salary time now, time to collect salary, they started playing some funny games, asking me to bring some funny documents, some funny guarantors. I'll be like, tell me all this thing before I work for this 1 month now. Like, I was really pissed because I noticed the whole movement and I knew it was going to be like that. Like, these guys are just going to be catching cruise with me. So that was when I left the job and I thought about it that I bought fuel in my car. I drove to this place for almost 30 days. I'm now not being paid. My car is already due for service. I have to service the car because I've been driving it. So I thought about it. Instead of this mentality that has been embedded in us that Uber drivers are like rejects or it's the worst thing you can do, I drove the car. The car is my car. So why not enroll it to driving? So that was when I started doing ride sharing. And as at that time, it wasn't bad at all. I was able to raise my rent within some couple of months driving ride share. I was able to, provide for my family without asking anybody for help. So I'd be like, and one funny thing in that period was that I was even trying to reach out to some drivers to, help with some information as regards how going around ride sharing is. And it was very difficult getting people to open up to you, to tell you some of their struggles, challenges, and put you through, because even most of them don't want to be identified as drivers because of the stigma of being a driver. So that was when I even thought, okay, since everybody's ashamed to do this thing or talk about, let me start my YouTube channel. Since I saw people doing the same thing in the US. There's this guy I followed, simple driver, cool guy. Although currently he has resigned from driving, is now into full-time cryptocurrency investment. So I started my own YouTube channel, which is what we have here today. So please, not let anybody make you feel like you are a misfit in a society, bro. Do what you do to make money, so long you are not begging anybody. And while you're at it, always remember to better yourself. Always remember to invest in yourself in when it comes to getting high income skills. So don't let anybody belittle you for any reason. Don't be ashamed of what you do. This world now has changed. A lot of things are happening. Do not work to impress people. Do not live your life to impress people. Live your life to be satisfied with yourself. So when I saw this video, I was like, well, that's how the society has, programmed a lot of people to think. So what do you guys think? Let me hear your comments in the comment section. Think about the stigmatization of people that do ride sharing and other, non-white collar job.